When it comes to American women's wrestling, there is perhaps no company that does it better right now than Impact Wrestling. The company's identity for over a decade has been built around women's wrestling. It really started off during the Awesome Kong and Gail Kim feud, and to this day, women's wrestling has been a staple of this company's identity. This is due to a few reasons. Not only the booking of the women's division, which has always been fantastic, but also the talent involved. The company has always had an incredibly strong women's division, or as they called it, Knockouts division. And right now there are no better examples than Deonna Purrazzo and Jordynne Grace. These two amazing performers have had their careers linked as soon as Deonna Purrazzo stepped foot in the company. And in my eyes, they are one of the biggest rivals in this company's history. I would go as far to say that they are generational rivals. The story of Deonna Purrazzo and Jordynne Grace started in 2020. When Deonna Purrazzo entered the company, Jordynne Grace was the Knockouts champion, and Deonna Purrazzo would immediately target Jordynne Grace. They would end up having a match at Slammiversary 2020, which was critically acclaimed, and Deonna Purrazzo would win her first championship, the Knockouts Championship. After this, the two would have a rematch in a 30-minute Iron Women's match. Deonna Purrazzo would win another critically acclaimed match, and this would be the story of the rivalry. Deonna Purrazzo would continue to beat Jordynne Grace. They would have one more match and Deonna Purrazzo would win. This would change this year, 2023, when Jordynne Grace and Deonna Purrazzo would face in Jordynne's return match after, honestly, it seemed like she was leaving the company. Jordynne Grace would finally beat Deonna Purrazzo. And after this, the story's kind of in a stalemate. The story's not really developing as the two are doing their own separate things, but it really feels like this is not the end of the chapter. This is not the end of the rivalry, and for years to come, this rivalry will continue to define Impact as long as the two are in the promotion. These are two women who have always brought out the best in each other. The Knockouts division has revolved around them for years, and while the focus is now on Trinity, there will always be a focus on Deonna Purrazzo and Jordynne Grace as long as this company has them available. They are two of the best in Knockouts history, in the company's history. They are future Hall of Famers, and to see them face off time and time again has been incredible to watch. I would call them the modern Awesome Kong versus Gail Kim. This is a generational rivalry for Impact. These two have brought the best out of each other every time they step foot in the ring. Not only in the ring, but also outside of the ring. Their promos are great against each other. Their chemistry is just through the roof. Sometimes wrestlers have other wrestlers they just have natural chemistry with, so they perform better than usual, and usually these type of wrestlers always perform at a high rate. One of my best examples is Okada and Omega. Every time Okada and Omega step foot in the ring with each other, you know you're going to get an absolutely fantastic match, better than the already incredible work they usually do against each other. The same can be said for Deonna Purrazzo and Jordynne Grace. Every time they step foot in the ring with each other, they put on a barn burner. They put on an all-timer match for Impact Wrestling. They put on match of the year caliber matches for Impact Wrestling. They have incredible chemistry with each other, and it shows every time they step foot in the ring. To end things off, I just have to say that I am very excited to see how this feud develops. It is one of the best feuds in Impact/TNA history, and I truly believe as long as these two are in the company together, they will continue to butt heads. They will continue to be generational rivals. Hell, maybe one day they could be generational tag team partners, as usually the best rivals are the best partners. This is a feud that will continue to be mentioned in Knockouts history. This is a feud that will continue to be mentioned in wrestling history, as it's really brought the Knockouts division to another level.